With this industrial application, we're going to take a look at the steam engine model that was provided by GrabCAD, and we're going to take a component that might have been a low quantity or a prototype run, and we're going to produce a shape that would be suitable for casting. So that way we can get our materials as efficient as possible while still producing the components that we need. And so you can see here, this is a single piston steam engine wherein maybe you would drive a leather belt in order to power something. And so we've got a crosshead structure, and we've got the actual piston itself, valve body, throttling and reversing scheme here. But what I want to focus in on is one of these bearings. So I'm going to use the zoom to selection option. I do that by selecting on the component that I want to zoom to, choosing zoom to selection. You can see that it's highlighted on this back side. Maybe I want to pick up that other subassembly, zoom to selection. Zoom to selection is great, being able to select something from the feature tree and zoom up into the area where that's located. Another visualization tool that we can use is isolate. Use a right mouse button and we can choose to isolate, which is going to hide everything in the assembly except for what we selected. In this case, it's the main bearing subassembly, the one that was on the near side of our steam engine. If we want to exit isolate, we can go back to the assembly. It's just a visual control, allow us to be able to see something easily. We also could use the section tool in order to kind of derive better understanding of what's going on maybe in this model. And so we'll drag this in to about here, and we'll take a look at that, and we can see that the crankshaft is running right through the middle of this bearing, and we have a lower half and an upper half. Upper half is bolted in, causes squeeze, and to isolate or place where we want this particular crankshaft to be located. And so that's the component that I want to focus in on for our casting design. So we'll exit out of the section view, and let's go ahead and flip over to the bearing assembly itself.